Alright, let's model an enclosure for a voltage regulator. This is a voltage regulator that I designed on one of my videos before. So in this section, I'm going to model an enclosure for this. Alright, so let's go sketch. I'm going to set this face. And I go to sketch. What I'm going to do is offset. So click on F or come over here. It's an O, I believe. And click on this one. So we want to offset this one. Let's say 5, maybe 6. I don't know. Let's stay to 5. Okay, let's go 6 because maybe you might need some heatsink or something. Alright, 5 is fine. And we need to offset one more time. Now we'll set 3 so that the thickness of this will be 2. Alright, let's go finish, and then I'm going to extrude this one. Extrude, let's say up to this. I think this is the highest one. That's minus 20. Okay, let's go minus 22. Alright, so minus 22. It's just the top. Alright, that's good. Now we have some leg in here. Maybe we can cut it off after soldering, but let's just extrude this one too. Extrude this one up to this one. Perfect. Alright, it's looking good. Center that. Double click your mouse and then we'll center the whole thing to the middle. Alright, looking good to me. Next step, we need to close the bottom here, so I'm going to extrude this one. So let's extrude by 2mm and I create a new body. Perfect. And I will extrude its face, so to close it out. Alright, new body. Okay, that's fine to me. Alright, wait a second, it should be new body. No. Alright, if I don't do it that way, I might close the whole things. What I can do here is just grab that body, and I think those are the two one, and then combine those two. Okay, combine this one and this one and this one. It's not right. Alright, let me just cancel that. Click on combine, put this one and this one. There you go. Now we're good. Alright, now we have bottom close. Let's say that look pretty nice. Okay, pretty good. Maybe I could merge it to the whole things. Maybe we can merge those two. Can we? Yeah, maybe. Let's merge them. It's fine. There you go. Perfect. Maybe not yet. Let me just click on Control Z so we can close one of the. Alright. Now I got more flexibility to work with this. And let's do a sketch on this one. Have some kind of towel in here so we can put a PCB on top of that sketch. And what I'm gonna do is project this hole here. Alright, let me project those ones. Make them construction line. Okay, I'm gonna project those as a construction line since I wanted them in the whole thing. So let me. Alright, just like that, and click OK. Okay, come on here. Alright, it's gonna be a little harder. Let me see if I can include those whole things. Get them out. Perfect. Now I can move back. Take this out. Make a circle. Let's see. Maybe if we just like an offset, right? You can do offset of this one. Let's say 10 or something. Oops, that's a little bit too much. That's why it's gone. Let's say 6. Maybe 5 or something. Let's say 4. Alright, 4. That looks good to me. Alright, I click OK. I'm gonna do it for all of them. Let's see. Offset F. Oops. This should be O. Was it 4 or 5? It was 4. Alright, okay. And the offset for this one again. Just click O for shortcut 4. Alright. Let's see one more here. Okay. Let's hide the whole thing. click on 4. All right, I think that looks good, about right. Click OK, and then let's bring back the PCB. All right, now I'm going to extrude. So I'm going to grab this one, grab this one, grab this one, and extrude it up to this face. Okay. Yep, that looks about right. And click OK. All right. Now we have a little hole in there. Okay, maybe let's see. Maybe you can go back. We do need a hole on that thing. Let's see if I can extrude those holes in there. I'm not sure how can do this. Let's see. Click on extrude. Nope. Nope, that's not right. Let me roll the whole thing back a little bit. Maybe not. You know what? Let's just sketch on that thing. Let's do P or something like that. Set this face, just sketch on that one, and then I'm just gonna put just those little hole. I should have used the other one, but I didn't think about it earlier, but that's okay. So I'm gonna select that, select this one, select them all, and this one too, and this one too, and then we're just gonna make a hole inside it. That's about 5 millimeters or 4. That's fine. Maybe 5. That's about right. Maybe go to this surface. Fine. Alright, so we can screw whatever we want to screw on that one. This PCB is kind of a little bit bad design, so I should have put like a solid mass on top of here so the screw doesn't touch the copper plate. But for now, we'll keep it as it is. Alright, so let me bring back the other parts. Alright, it's looking pretty good. And pretty good. Now what I need now is a lid on top so we can close the whole thing. But before that, maybe we can make a hole for the 2 output. So we have this is the voltage regulator, take on some input and then give out some output. So we got 9 volt I believe, and then 5 volt comes out. So what I want to do, I need to make some hole around here, and I think the easy way to do it is just make this a projection and then cut it out somewhere in there. So let me do a sketch in here and then project this face. Click on P or search for project. Okay, now we got the projects. Click OK, and what I want to do, the hole doesn't have to be that big, so I'm going to kind of offset a little bit, so I'm kind of shrinking it. Alright, I'm going to select that one, maybe shrink it by 2 or 3. Oh, that's too much. Maybe 1. Maybe 1's too little. It's a 1.5. Maybe 2. No, it's a bad idea. Okay, let's take the 1. Still pretty good. Just wires to. Okay, I think wire can get out of that. And it's pretty good. Let's finish. And we're going to extrude this one out. And to this face, we just cut it out like instead of say faces, but when you do it that way, in case you change like the enclosure thickness, it kind of cut it through. So it's kind of a simple way to cut it through one for good instead of kind of walking around. Alright, that's good. So we need to do the same thing right here too. So we need to hold input and output. Sketch, project. I'm going to project this one and click OK, and then we're going to offset this one. So offset's right here, or click on O like as a shortcut, and I believe it was 1. Yep, -1 I guess. -1 this time. Let's look good. That's fine to me. It's just cable can go through that. That's fine. Alright, okay, finish, and we'll just extrude the whole thing up to face. Perfect. Now we got our 2 holes, so we got the input and the outputs. Right, those LED are supposed to be like, one should be red and then one should be green, so you know the input and the output. The output is the green one, the input should be red, but I trying to change the color, but kind of, let me show you here, let me change the appearances. The 2 are identical, so kind of get little bit creepy. Let's see, metal. Nope. Let me see, paint. That's what I'm looking for. That's one way to change colors. So, alright, let me change to face so it doesn't take the whole body here. See the whole change to green, but that's not what I want. I want just one of them to change, but since they're identical, I can do it. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Now I need a lid on top of this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna offset. First, I'm gonna create sketch and offset this one just a little bit, like -1. Alright, that looks good, I guess. And then I'm gonna extrude that face down. Okay, I need to go finish. And oops, just like that. Okay, this is weird. Okay, can I select the other one too? I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I want to extrude this face. Let me extrude it down. Oh, okay. Let me select that and this one too, and then extrude. Okay, that will be E extrude. Then I want to extrude it down. Instead of being a cut, let me make it as a new body. Hopefully we get exactly what we want. Okay, -2, that looks about right. Maybe go -1.4. -2, it's about right. Okay, let me put this up. That's not quite nice. I don't want it. Let's see. Alright, let me come back here. Let's see. Maybe let's extrude the whole thing down first. Okay. Maybe we'll make as a new body. I don't know. Maybe make a cut. Just like that. A cut is not what I want. Let's see. Intersection. No. Let's make a joint. Okay, a joint. That will just close it out. Alright, you know what? Let's cancel the whole thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just extrude this one. Just this one. No, not the whole thing. Just one. Maybe we should go back a little bit. Alright, where's the offset? Okay, let's move this one up. Move this one. Alright. Okay, we need a sketch back. Oh, maybe not. Alright, that was the sketch that we did. Let's click finish. It's just not showing up. That's weird. Alright, perfect. That's what I wanted. Alright. Just want to make a little cut in here. Perfect. Now I'm going to extrude that one down to -2. Oops, say -2. I went a little too far. Alright, that's perfect. But I'm gonna have some issue here. Alright, let me just go back. And what I wanted to maybe go back one more, clean this out first, and delete this one. And then we'll just extrude this one first. Extrude by 2. And then let's create like a new body from that. Click on OK. Perfect. Now we can make a sketch on this one. And we can just offset these guys by -1. That's perfect. Click OK. That looks good. That looks good. Right. And what I want to do is just select that one now and the face itself, and then extrude it down. Just gonna go ahead and extrude it down by a couple millimeters. Let's say by 2. That's up. Let's go -2. Up. New body or joint. Let's stick to new body. It's way better. Right. That's pretty good to me. Maybe not. Let me just screw this one down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to screw this one down. Let's screw it down to 2. Nope, I meant -2. Alright, it's looking good. And let me close this out and see what we got. Okay, perfect. And then we can go ahead and then screw this one back. And okay, let me see. I just want to stick this, not the whole thing. Okay, let's just screw that one up and see what we get. No, that's not how I want it. Okay, what I'm going to do is just do a sketch on that one. It's a lot of sketch, but I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but yeah. Let's click on the sketch and see if I can just grab this one. Perfect. And then project. I'm going to project the whole. Okay, let me see. Just need to project some of this. The one in the back. It's fine. If we can do it, I'm gonna select those one at a time. Not a big deal. So that one too, and it should be okay. And then finish, and we can now extrude the whole face. There we go. Now I'm gonna extrude it to this face. Up here, new body. Perfect. All right. Let me close some of the body here. All right, just like that. That's one body too. All right, now I just need to close that out. How are we gonna do that? Okay, now we got that one there. We got this one too. What I want to do is just make a big surface in here. Let's do this one and this one too. And I'm just gonna extrude it by 2 millimeters. Extrude by 2. Alright. Maybe I should add the faces first. Alright, let me see if I can add some of the. Boy, this is really hard for me. Okay, that doesn't look promising, I guess. Alright, I need to extrude this one, maybe not this one, and we need a new body and this one. Yep, but I gotta be 2 up. 2. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to just show this one up to this face. All right, it's a good joint. Okay, let's see what's. All right, that's perfect. All right, that's the good. So let me combine this one and this one up. This one is still hanging over there. All right, we'll combine these two. Let's combine this one, first one, this one. Perfect. That's good. Let me see this one. This one can go away. All right, let me combine this one and this one. I think so. We'll combine this one and this one, and okay. And the leg is just on top of that. Pretty good, isn't it? So we can close this one and just like that. It look pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. So here we are. What I can do is just make some hole on top of this one, so it doesn't look. So maybe you can cut out some of the heats. Let's see if I can do something like this, and then repeat a couple more, and just like that, and a couple more. That's looking really awful. Let me show that. I mean, there's a professional way to do it. Alright, finish. And what I'm gonna do is just extrude those two. Just grab them all, hold control, and then grab them. And we're going to extrude it down till we make a hole on top of that. Perfect. Looking pretty good. So cable in, cables out. There's still one more thing I need to do. Let me put this up. We're gonna need some sort of screw to secure the whole thing on top. So what I want to do is do a sketch on this face. Right, let's make a sketch there, and then we'll make a circle right about, okay, maybe what about the edge of that, maybe say 9, and circle here, just do something like that, and we'll come and fix those later. Okay, just do a circle and escape. Grab this one and this one and this one and this one, and click equal, and then grab dimension, change this one to, let's say 8. All right, so it's perfect. And then finish. What we want to do is just extrude down now, just like that. Say extrude. I can't seem to be able to select the face. Alright, what I can do is just close all of this. Right, just like that. Close that too. I want to select this face, this one and this one. Okay, perfect. This, oh shoot, this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one, and then we want to extrude this up. Let me bring this one back up to this face, and then we want it to be a joint, just like that. Perfect. Now we can bring everything back, just like that. Bingo. All right, maybe you can add the lead on top. Perfect. Look at that, it's pretty good. Now what we can do is just make some hole here at the top too, and let's see how we're gonna do that. I'm gonna make some holes. All right, I'm gonna sketch this again. I'm gonna make some hole. Need to make a hole so we can secure the lid on top. So, I have no idea I'm gonna do this with. Let's do 3mm. Oh, look about right to me. Yeah, same. Just do some random stuff here. All right. Okay, secure on top. We have to secure from the other side too. All right. So I'm gonna grab all of them and then make them equal. Grab this one, and this one, and then make them equal. Perfect. Now what I can do is just shrink it. Just go to dimension and do something like a 2.5. Right, let's say 2.5. Okay, it looks right. Click finish, and what I want to do is just extrude them all. This one, this one, this one, and then we'll do extrude. Oh boy, right, the wrong one. All right, grab that and grab that and grab that. Here I'm gonna do both dimension. I need to add the top lead. So let's say to face. Now I need to go both sides, two sides. There we go. Now for the one at the bottom, let's see what I can do for that. Let me grab about 5. That's pretty good. All right, that's perfect. So we can just put a screw in there and then we're good to go. Just like that. All right, what I'm gonna do is add some open space on top. So let's see. I'm gonna sketch this one a little bit. Oops, that was shows the face. And let's do P project. Oh, damn it. This one and this one and this one. All right, now we're going to offset. To offset a couple of those. Offset that by 2. This is a little bit off. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. All right, let me stop here. All right, so we got the box and then we got the lid on top of it, so we can just put it in there and then we can secure this whole thing, or maybe you can use a tape or whatever you have just to secure the whole thing. And now we have the inputs and some output too for the wires, and that looks about right. All right, I do understand that there's multiple ways to do this thing. I mean, you can just, maybe you can add some chamfer. I mean, right here look a little bit nicer. I'm sure. Go. Just like that and just like that. Let's go 2 and see what we get. Maybe you go 3. All right, looks good. Oh, let's see if we can add those 2. A couple more, maybe not. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can add it to this one too. Let's grab this and this one and this one and this one and search for maybe say 3. All right, perfect. Look at that, much better. That look pretty nice. Okay, look at that. That's the top one. That's the bottom. All right. I mean, next time maybe to design, I should have used like a surface mount component. This is a bit like it make the enclosure a little bit bulky, but it's still pretty good overall. All right, maybe we can add some appearances. Let me see. I'm showing that one to see. Like, I don't know. Let's see if we can. Okay, like, does it take like I don't know to get through? Maybe I should download it first. Remove and keep. Okay, let me just change that. That's pretty good. There we go. And for the top, let's see if we can find some nice coloring here. I'm not sure. Let's do yellow. All right, there we go. That's perfect. All right, let's close it out. There we go. That's the box. So that thing you put in there and then you close it. Pretty nice. I mean, there's more you can do on that one. Just think about whatever you want to do and then just draw some stuff. It's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna stop it here. Next time maybe we'll design another PCB and then do some nice enclosure. Maybe use some ESP32 or Arduinos. So far I think I'm gonna stop it here. Pretty nice.